There's a group of boys, young boys, trapped in a cave over in the area of Thailand. I believe their coach is there with these young boys. They've been in this cave for several weeks now. I'm sure that they're a little bit frightened. They're probably questioning their existence. How they got in there, I have no idea. I do know that they were on a trip, a trek of some sort, exploration. And however, the conditions, the weather, they ended up trapped in this cave, in this area. It's a pretty dire situation. We're hoping for the best for those boys. There's a lot of brainstorming going on. A lot of ideas are being thrown out or laid on paper on a table. There was a Navy diver, a SEAL, that was working his way through a tunnel of some sort, a passageway to get into that cave. But due to weather, due to water, he lost his life in the process. So I'm bringing this up because you and I, our lives are much like that situation that's going on with those young boys. And I truly do hope that all of them come out alive. That's my prayer. You've got a situation in your life, whatever it may be. It could be that you need a job. It could be that you have a big bill that needs to be paid last week. Maybe your business is not producing as well as you thought it would by now. Or it could be a relationship situation that you've got going on. You've got this challenge and it's there. It's looking at you. It's just looming. And if you're not careful, right? Our brain, Mel Robbins says this, our brain operates in such a way that we can put a spotlight on that challenge and make it bigger than it really is. Now, I go through this all the time. Obviously, I mention journaling, right? I talk about many other life hacks. I talk about positive self-talk. What do you do? What do you do? Just like these boys that are trapped, there's pressure. There's pressure on the boys, and there's pressure upon the leadership that are outside of that cave to get those boys out to safety. Now, we have these similar situations that go on in our lives, and we need answers. How do you come up with an answer? How does one find an answer? We must not short circuit our brain, that's for sure, because we're not going to get the solution that way. We really need to put pressure on our mind. We need to put pressure. We need to remind ourselves to believe. Positive self-talk. I talk about journaling, writing. And of course, this is a process. This is something that we have to do in order to build up faith, in order to build up belief. Because these things could be so huge. The way out, the solution will come. But there has to be pressure put on your mind. There has to be pressure put on someone else that's working with you, possibly a brainstorming partner. We can't just say, well, I don't have the answer. I don't know how. I just, that will short circuit your mind operation. We must remind ourselves, I'm going to find a way. I'm going to make this happen. You may not feel it emotionally. You may not experience the belief. You may not feel it in your body. You may not even know where the solution is. You don't have any idea, right? You don't know. We need to put pressure on the mind. We need to put pressure on ourselves to believe. We need to remind ourselves, I'm going to make this thing happen. Somehow, some way, I'm going to find a solution here. I must find a solution. And we go to work, right? We go to work. We don't just let it sit and think, well, okay, it's just going to happen. We're going to find a solution. Things tend to work out on their own sometimes. It may not be the solution we want, but if we truly want to make something happen, we have to put the pressure on. We have to remind ourselves. That reminder, life is a series of reminders. That reminder is going to cause belief. It's going to cause faith to swell. And it's going to give us energy and positivity to continue searching, to continue looking, and not give up on that situation in our lives. If we do that, we are 99% more assured that we will have the solution, the answer, as soon as possible. Now, that's a thought, right? Today's Monday. It's a new week. And with new hours and new days, new challenges will come about. So I'm going to leave it there. You have the capability. You have the possibility of making things happen, of finding the solution, of finding the answer. Yes, you do have that ability, my friend, via the grace of the Almighty. This is Santos Jr, a.k.a. Soldier of Self-Mastery. I hope this one helps. Comment below. Let me know what you think of this short micro speech. Subscribe at soldiersofselfmastery.com. Keep up. That way you can keep up with what we're doing. I'll see you at the very top on the inside. At the very top on the inside on my next one, my friend. Peace through strength. Soldier of Self-Mastery. Remember to make every day, every single day, a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day, daily, in spite of and because of, my friend.